This is an awesome question, by the way. And hopefully by the end of today's video, you will know exactly the steps that you need to take to banish overthinking and overwhelm and help you get a fantastic night's sleep. But first, my name is Danny Wilson and I am a sleep health performance coach based in the UK. I help people dramatically increase their daily energy, drive and focus. I take people on a transformational journey from overweight, stressed out and tired to lean, energized and highly motivated every single day. And more importantly, I do this without any restrictive diets or without any super complicated workouts. This is obviously something that has tickled your fancy, so if you haven't already subscribed, do yourself a favor, do us both a favor, and hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So, it probably won't surprise you to know that overthinking is the number one cause of sleep disruption. Notice I said disruption and not disorder. The good thing is, this is absolutely something which you can overcome. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the exact step-by-step, everything that I do with my high-paying VIP clients to help them banish overthinking, to help them banish overwhelm, and to get a good night's sleep. Whenever we are looking at any behavior issue, whenever we're looking at kind of changing anybody's thought processes, something which I have found to be incredibly effective is getting a pen, getting a piece of paper. It's very important that it's a pen and a piece of paper, by the way, and you're not just typing onto a screen. What you're going to do is we're going to empty our mind a little tiny bit. We are going to get the thoughts out of our brain and we're going to get them on paper. So all you're going to do is you are going to, probably about an hour or so before you go to bed, I want you to make a list, 3 to 5 things that you know that you need to do the next day. The idea of this is we get them out of the subconscious, we get them out of the brain and we get them onto paper. See, here's the thing, our brains are incredibly good at making plans, being strategic, but not so great when it comes to retaining the information to kind of do with those plans. So we get a little bit confused, we get a little bit overwhelmed, we get a little bit kind of stressed out, thinking that we have to remember that this meeting at 10 o'clock, we have to remember that it's your kid's non-uniform day. Whatever it is, it's going to be kind of playing on your mind. So if we can get that out of your brain and onto paper, we can make sense of things that little tiny bit. We can organize our thoughts, as Dr. Jordan Peterson calls it. What you're going to do when you've done this little to-do list, whatever's troubling you, whatever's causing you to overthink, whatever's giving you these overwhelming feelings, maybe you've got slightly anxious feelings, because what we need to remember is anxiety, overwhelm, overthinking, we are generally catastrophizing. We are generally looking at the worst case scenario of an event which hasn't even happened yet and more than likely isn't going to happen. That's what worry is all about. So if you can get whatever's on your mind, if you can get that out and if you can get that down onto paper, you can look at that in front of you and you can start to make sense of things. If you are one of the many people that get in touch with me who are suffering with anxious feelings, with depressive feelings, and you are not doing any form of journaling, that is something which I highly recommend you implement as of right now. It's incredibly simple, it's incredibly cost effective, and it's literally going to change the game for you. So if you are struggling with overthinking, if you are catastrophizing, if things do overwhelm you, pen, paper, write it down, make sense of it. Don't try and keep everything up in your brain. Your brain isn't designed to hold all this information and make sense of it. Hopefully, That's given you something to think about. Hopefully, as with all the information that I put out, as with every piece of video content I complete, my aim is to give you actionable advice so that you can put plans in place to improve your current situation. Have a good day.